You'll never want to watch porn again after this. Life is a continuous journey of growth, self-discovery, and overcoming challenges. Among the many obstacles we face, some can quietly undermine our happiness and disconnect us from our higher purpose. Pornography addiction is one such silent struggle that affects countless individuals. Though it may seem harmless at first glance, it can erode our self-esteem, relationships, and sense of inner peace. The Buddha's teachings offer profound wisdom for those seeking to overcome such struggles. His guidance is rooted in understanding the mind, cultivating discipline, and nurturing compassion. In this exploration, we will delve into how to transcend pornography addiction by applying the timeless principles of mindfulness, self-awareness, and purposeful living. Pornography addiction is not just a personal issue. It is a reflection of larger societal patterns. The accessibility of explicit material in the digital age has turned what was once a taboo subject into a widespread challenge. For many, the struggle begins innocently, but evolves into a compulsive behavior that affects their mental health, relationships, and productivity. This script aims to provide practical, compassionate guidance inspired by Buddhist teachings to help individuals embark on a journey of healing and transformation. 1. Understanding the root cause. In the teachings of the Buddha, suffering arises from craving, tanha, and ignorance, avijja. Pornography addiction is a form of suffering deeply intertwined with these concepts. It is not merely the act of viewing explicit material that ensnares us, but the underlying emotional and psychological triggers that drive us toward it. To address the addiction, one must first examine its roots. Ask yourself, what compels you to seek solace in pornography? Is it loneliness that whispers in the quiet hours? Is it stress that pushes you to escape into a fleeting fantasy? Perhaps it is boredom or unresolved emotional pain. Understanding these triggers is an act of courage and self-honesty. Sit with these questions without judgment, giving yourself the time and space to explore them deeply. For instance, you could set aside a quiet moment each day to reflect on what emotions or situations lead to cravings. Journaling can also help. Write down the triggers you identify and examine their patterns over time. You might find that stress from work often coincides with these urges, or that feelings of loneliness tend to amplify them. This practice of self-inquiry allows you to approach your struggles with greater clarity and self-awareness, turning them into opportunities for growth. Awareness is the first step on the path to liberation. When you recognize the underlying cause, you can begin to address it at its source rather than merely treating the symptoms. This self-inquiry aligns with the Buddha's teaching of right view, the foundation of the Noble Eightfold Path. It is through seeing clearly that transformation begins. To delve deeper, consider keeping a journal. Document moments when the urge arises and note the circumstances surrounding them. Over time, patterns will emerge. These patterns can offer valuable insights into the emotional or situational triggers fueling the addiction. For example, you might notice a link between stress at work and the craving to escape into digital fantasies. Identifying such patterns empowers you to intervene with awareness and compassion. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness, or sati, is the practice of being fully present in the moment. It is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and an invaluable tool for overcoming addiction. By fostering awareness, mindfulness disrupts the automatic and habitual responses that often perpetuate addictive behaviors. For instance, when cravings arise, mindfulness encourages you to pause, observe the sensations and emotions associated with the urge, and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. This deliberate act of awareness can gradually weaken the hold of cravings, allowing you to regain control and clarity in moments of challenge. When cravings arise, the habitual response is often to suppress or indulge them. Both approaches, however, strengthen the cycle of craving and aversion. The Buddha taught a third way, to observe without attachment. When the urge to consume pornography emerges, pause and take a few deep breaths. Shift your attention inward. Notice the physical sensations in your body, perhaps a tightening in the chest or a restlessness in the hands. Acknowledge the thoughts swirling in your mind without identifying with them. Cravings, like waves on the ocean, rise and fall. They are impermanent. By observing them with equanimity, you create space between the stimulus and your response. Over time, this practice weakens the grip of cravings and strengthens your ability to act with intention. Mindfulness can be cultivated through daily meditation. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit in stillness. Focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, gently guide it back. This simple practice builds awareness and resilience, empowering you to navigate challenges with clarity and grace. Additionally, mindful activities like yoga or mindful walking can further deepen your connection with the present moment. Consider incorporating body scans into your routine. This meditation technique involves bringing attention to different parts of the body, noticing any tension or discomfort. Such practices not only ground you in the present, but also help you become more attuned to your body's signals, which can serve as early warnings of cravings. 3. Practice self-compassion. Addiction often carries a heavy burden of shame and guilt. These emotions, while natural, can become obstacles to healing. They trap us in a cycle of self-judgment, making it harder to break free. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of compassion, not only toward others but also toward oneself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Understand that addiction is not a reflection of your worth but a manifestation of unaddressed pain. Consider the story of a person who struggled with self-forgiveness after years of battling addiction. By choosing to let go of guilt, they were able to focus on small but meaningful changes, such as reconnecting with loved ones and pursuing creative passions. Over time, this act of self-compassion led them to discover a renewed sense of purpose and joy. This illustrates how forgiving yourself creates the emotional space needed to move forward and embrace a brighter future. Speak to yourself with kindness, as you would to a dear friend. Instead of saying, "I failed again," try saying, "I'm learning and growing, and that's enough." Self-compassion is not about excusing harmful behavior. It is about creating a supportive inner environment where healing can take root. Engage in practices that nurture self-love. Write affirmations that remind you of your inherent value. Surround yourself with reminders of your progress, no matter how small. Celebrate your efforts and let setbacks be opportunities for learning. Remember, as the Buddha taught, you, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Incorporate moments of kindness into your daily routine. This could be as simple as preparing a healthy meal for yourself, taking a walk in nature, or spending time with loved ones who uplift and support you. These acts of self-care remind you that you are worthy of happiness and healing. 4. Create a supportive environment. The environments we inhabit play a significant role in shaping our habits. The Buddha often spoke of the importance of wise associations and mindful surroundings. To overcome pornography addiction, it is crucial to cultivate an environment that supports your intentions. Begin by identifying and removing triggers from your daily life. This might mean unsubscribing from explicit content or avoiding websites that frequently expose you to temptations. Consider using apps or tools designed for content blocking, such as browser extensions or parental control software, to restrict access to explicit material. Tools like Cold Turkey, Freedom, or Stay Focused can help you limit distractions and regain control over your digital environment. Additionally, reducing time spent on social media, platforms, or forums that promote unhealthy content can create a healthier mental space, making it easier to stay committed to your goals. While these measures may seem small, they create a physical and psychological barrier that protects your resolve. Equally important is surrounding yourself with positive influences. Spend time in spaces that inspire and uplift you. This could be a meditation hall, a nature trail, or even a quiet corner in your home. Seek out individuals who share your commitment to growth and well-being. Their presence can provide encouragement and accountability, making the journey less daunting. Consider reorganizing your living space to reflect your new intentions. Remove items or visuals that remind you of past habits and replace them with symbols of your growth, such as inspirational quotes, plants, or meaningful artwork. A supportive environment is not merely about avoiding triggers. It's about creating a sanctuary where your aspirations can flourish. 5. Engage in purposeful activities. An idle mind is often vulnerable to distraction. The Buddha emphasized the importance of right livelihood and purposeful action as paths to a fulfilling life. When your days are filled with meaningful activities, there is little room for harmful habits to take root. Explore activities that resonate with your interests and values. For example, joining a local hiking group can provide physical exercise while fostering social connections. Creative pursuits such as painting, writing, or learning to play a musical instrument allow for emotional expression and can be deeply therapeutic. Additionally, activities like gardening, which nurture patience and growth, or volunteering for a cause you care about, can instill a sense of purpose and community. Physical exercise, like yoga or dance, not only boosts your mood but also channels your energy constructively, offering a holistic approach to well-being. Creative pursuits, such as painting, writing, or playing music, allow you to express your emotions and connect with your inner self. Volunteering or helping others can bring a profound sense of purpose and joy. These activities are not merely distractions. They are avenues for growth and self-discovery. As you immerse yourself in them, you may find that the cravings that once seemed insurmountable gradually lose their hold. Purposeful living aligns with the Buddha's teaching of right effort, fostering wholesome qualities and reducing unwholesome tendencies. Consider setting goals that align with your values. These goals could be related to personal development, relationships, or career aspirations. Breaking them down into manageable steps and celebrating each milestone creates a sense of progress and fulfillment. 6. Seek guidance. When needed. The path to liberation is rarely walked alone. The Buddha himself emphasized the value of the Sangha, or spiritual community, in supporting one's journey. When the struggle feels overwhelming, do not hesitate to seek guidance and support. This guidance can take many forms. It might be a trusted friend or family member who provides a listening ear and words of encouragement. It could be a mentor or counselor who offers insights and tools for overcoming addiction. Professional help, such as therapy or support groups, can provide structured guidance tailored to your needs. Sharing your struggle with others can be immensely healing. It reminds you that you are not alone, and that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Together, we are stronger, and the collective wisdom of a supportive community can illuminate the path forward. Consider joining online forums or local groups focused on personal growth and overcoming addiction. Sharing experiences and learning from others fosters a sense of belonging and mutual encouragement. 7. Transform your mindset. Freedom from addiction is not simply about breaking a habit. It is about transforming your relationship with yourself and the world around you. The Buddha's teachings encourage us to view challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and awakening. Each time you resist temptation, you are building resilience and strengthening your willpower. Celebrate these moments no matter how small. Recognize that setbacks are not failures but stepping stones on the path to success. Approach them with curiosity rather than criticism, asking, "What can I learn from this experience?" Transforming your mindset also involves shifting your focus from what you are giving up to what you are gaining. For instance, consider someone who replaced their nightly habit of consuming pornography with a practice of journaling or meditation. Over time, they might notice improved sleep, a heightened sense of self-awareness, and deeper emotional connections with loved ones. These tangible benefits not only reinforce the decision to change, but also make the journey more rewarding and sustainable. By highlighting such gains, You can create a powerful narrative of growth that motivates continued progress. By letting go of addiction, you create space for deeper connections, greater clarity, and a more fulfilling life. This shift aligns with the Buddha's teaching of right intention, guiding you toward actions rooted in wisdom and compassion. Visualize the person you aspire to become. Hold on to this vision during moments of doubt. Let it inspire your actions and reaffirm your commitment to growth. Every decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to shaping your future. The journey to overcome pornography addiction is not without its challenges, but it is a journey worth embarking upon. It is a path of self-discovery, growth, and liberation. Through the teachings of the Buddha, we find that the keys to freedom lie within us, in our ability to understand, observe, and transform. As you walk this path, remember to be patient and kind to yourself. Progress may be slow, but every step forward is a victory. Embrace the principles of mindfulness, self-compassion, and purposeful living. Seek support when needed, and trust in your ability to rise above. The Buddha's wisdom reminds us that no matter how far we have strayed, the path to enlightenment is always open. By aligning your actions with your highest values, you can transcend addiction and reclaim your inner peace. Start today, and let each moment be a testament to your strength and resilience. The journey may be long, but the destination, a life of freedom and fulfillment, is within your reach. If this video helps you, encourage us by subscribing to the channel to support us for more content like this. Thank you,